Hello, everyone. My name's Commander, and welcome to Resort Fest International. We have the Wii Sports Resort Bingo Tournament, round one. It is a single bingo best of five. We have Garrett, the basketball expert, against Ironninja. I am joined by number two seed in this event, and overall, the guy who will bop Alaska this year. We have Ben.
Hello, welcome to Woohoo Island, and
Ben is
tonight we have Garrett against Ironninja. I'm pretty much just saying the exact same thing that Kander said, but we'll have best of five, and the difference between all the other races previously is this is the first one. Like other races have been blackout, so this one will be a lot more like thinking because you have to figure out which um, objectives are faster. When like blackout, you just have to do everything.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so both of our runners are ready. Um, I'm ready. You're ready, Ben?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, let's launch into it. So what's going to happen is they're going to give the runners a countdown from 5, and they're going to reveal the card, and their goal is to complete one row or a column or a TLB or a BLTR as fast as possible. So, unless the runners yell or G-Land yells, we're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reveal the card. G-Land, there we go. Revealing the card. They're going to be launching in momentarily, starting with the A and B press. There's a lot of interesting ones on here. I see a lot of cycling, or not well, I do see a lot of cycling, but I also see a lot of power cruising. Any rows or columns you like here, Ben?
Well, it looks like Garrett's going into golf, where Ironninja is just deciding which row to choose.
Yeah.
So
So
Garrett's going to go
golf
into Classic
wise,
B.
is he going classic B? There is a chance. So what he probably is looking at, if he goes classic B, which he is row 2, which is two slant or finish any 3 holes without touching the water or bunker and complete classic B.
Or he might be going for column 5 because he's also giving up with water hazards.
Column 5, giving up with, yeah, you can give up on 2 different hole with water hazards. It's another option. The only
And
issue
Iron
with column
Ninja heading
5,
into pickup game.
yeah, Ironninja going into pickup game, that is probably get 2 slam dunks, I'd say, or beat an opponent by 10. Here he goes with more water hazards. So Ironninja goes into basketball here. Yep, give up on 2 holes with water hazards as Garrett hits that. Meanwhile, Ironninja gonna get his first slam dunk here. As Garrett's gonna finish off Classic B. And then all Garrett needs to do is get in a stamp, hit 10 cans in return challenge, and get the eye point in Volcano Island. The hardest one, I think, is probably going to be get any stamp, because you either got to finish first or finish with no hearts and out of breath.
And especially in cycling, if you lose all your hearts, and that could definitely be a problem.
So Garrett already having stuff done. Meanwhile, Ironninja I'm trying to see what, if I was running this card, what I would have went for. This is pretty decent when it comes to like the blackout bingo. There's a lot of things that overlap well.
Yeah, especially with golf and power cruising.
Okay, yeah, now going into the return challenge, which is smart, hitting 10 cans. And he doesn't have to hit this all in one game. He can split it up between 3 or 4. Meanwhile, Iron is still trying to grab his second slam dunk, which he just did. And he's going to back out, and that's all he's doing in basketball is getting a slam dunk. So
See
that's
where
what
it
makes me
goes
think
next.
he's going row 2. Okay, so for now this is where things get interesting. He could go to golf here. He could go to spin control, or he could go to shoals. But he
He's
might
gonna
not
go
hit
to
shoals.
golf.
He's going to go to golf. That's a smart play, in my opinion. It's just finished Classic B without touching the water or bunker. You can technically, it'd be harder, in my opinion, but you can give up every single hole and still manage it. Full power shot with, going to definitely need some backspin here. And at least it doesn't go into the bunker. Is Garrett still trying to hit another can? Garrett hit his 10 cans. And now probably moving on to island flyover, I'd say. That or cycling, one of the two. So, interesting
Gonna go in.
enough, Ironninja is just putting to give it up so that he doesn't deal with ending up in the water or a bunker. It's an
Especially with hole
interesting strategy.
14, with
We're
the
gonna have to
bunker
see how it
being
works. And
right
yeah,
before
island
the
flyers
hole.
are dead. Oh yeah, and then the bunker right before the green as well. It's an interesting strategy. We'll see how it pays off, dependent on how well Garrett does cycling. So all Garrett needs to do is go inside the volcano. That's what the eye point he's going to be going for right now. And it looks like he's going from top bottom, which is, in my opinion, a slower way, but it's also the easiest way to get to. So now he's going to have to go under and all the way down to the bottom.
And he got the eye point.
And
So
he
he's gonna
has the
head
eye
into
point.
cycling now.
And all he needs to do is go to the beach and either finish first or do last gasp. Also, something that Ironninja could do is shoot it off into the out of bounds to the left here. Um, that would make things.
Garrett clicks to the beach, which is by far the fastest course in cycling. And Ironninja, done with Classic B and Golf. It's going to head either into spin control or power cruising. Going to head into shoals now. Well, Garrett is almost at the halfway point in 8th place in cycling. Shoals is one of the hardest courses in power cruising, but Ironninja looks like he's going through it well. And Garrett is in 2nd place right now, heading into the home stretch in cycling. And Garrett's going to get 1st place. And it looks like he's going to take the first match. And that is a 10-20 single bingo for Garrett. And we'll start the 2nd match pretty soon.
Can I get some water real quick? I'm sweating after that cycling. Y'all mind waiting a minute?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thanks.
All right, so we're on to commercial break now, and we'll be right back with the next match.
I'm back. Do I need to go back to the start screen?
Yeah, before all the races start.
Okay.
I just want to check, is CMDR still here?
I don't really know.
I don't know. I think something happened.
I've just kept going.
It's yeah, you can just keep going. And you can count down the next match.
All right, so it looks like both competitors are ready, so I guess we'll start from 5. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start. Go.
Are you telling me you didn't hear me the entire time?
Yeah. Well, for like the first half. you're on, but just the second half.
That's really sad because I was commentating a lot. I guess it comes to an issue, I'll switch my mic. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it cut me off. Either way, it looks like we're on to round 2. Garrett took the win. Also, that explains why you're repeating about everything I said.
Yeah, that would be why.
Okay.
So Garrett gonna enter frisbee golf.
Okay. I
Ninja
see
gonna
something
enter speed
Garrett
slice.
could do. Okay, so Garrett's entering frisbee golf, speed slice. For iron. The speed slice is interesting here. Because you could do it, but that's get any stamp in cycling and swordplay.
Nice approach.
Okay, and here comes frisbee golf, which is he's doing
That's
resort
B.
What
Which
is not on the card?
Oh, it is
There's-
on the card. It is on
It
row
is?
5 in the corner.
Oh wow, that's an interesting. So is he going? What is he doing? BLTR?
Oh, I just got an ad.
Freaking Wipeout doing our ads. Shout out to the Wipeout Jack.
So Ironninja in Speed Slice practice, which is known for having not, like, sometimes you can have bad luck and sometimes you can have really good luck. But he only has to slice 15 items and 2 clocks. So once he does that, he can just exit. Unless he's doing a different row. That's just...
I
What
feel
I
like
think.
that's the route he's going.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Garrett is close to finishing up Resort B. Ironninja still waiting for his clock. There, he got it. And now it's going to be probably, yep, there. So he is doing BLTR. Interesting strategy.
Just doing an 11-point match, return challenge, hitting the server space of the ball, and getting any stamp in swordplay duel.
And meanwhile, and yeah, Swordplay Showdown, getting any stamp in Swordplay Showdown comes in for Garrett, or not Garrett, for Ironninja, which this is just finished bridge without taking any damage. And here comes, it looks like, hitting the server 10 times in the 10 faces in the time. 10 times in the face. But that's okay.
Then Ironninja's going to go into bridge, the easiest course in Swordplay Showdown, and the second fastest.
Yeah, second fastest to reverse beach. We'll see how well he does. There, Garrett finished that off. Now he has 2 left. Will he do table tennis, or yeah, he's going to go into match. Now he just has to win an 11-point match, just as the time Ironninja gets any stamp in Swordplay Showdown. And all that Ironninja has to do is finish a golf course, the driver frisbee only, and then get a stamp in cycling, which is what Garrett had to do last time.
And Iron Ninja's going to take down Cole and everyone in Bridge, and he's going to get the stamp. And
Command for 11. Yeah, holding 1 and 2. Going to the Frisbee Golf here. He's going Resort A, which is a smart choice. The issue for Garrett is he's also playing someone at like level 900.
I believe that was Shinosuke. I'm not great at pronouncing his name, but that's who he's going to play.
And here goes Ironninja starting with Resort A. He has some pretty good wind here. He could start off with an eagle.
But he throws it out of bounds on the first throw.
Here we go. Now versus Cole. An 11-point match. Now Garrett can begin. And good thing for Garrett is he only needs to beat Cole. He doesn't need to shut out Cole. Depending on how well Garrett does at table tennis, this might be a swordplay duel versus cycling. And depending on how good Garrett is at swordplay duel, this could be a closer match. Obviously, swordplay duel is going to be a little bit quicker than to the beach cycling, but
Then again, you also have to wait till the fourth match to get the stamp.
or you could also just do straight to the point, and then just poke a guy off. That's the stamp.
Yeah, that's probably faster. Most people I've seen go for the one where you just draw.
Yeah, drawing's a safer route, but it is slower. Meanwhile, Ironninja on his last course of Frisbee golf, and Garrett is 5-2 and about halfway done with table tennis.
6-2.
Throw by Ironninja. He should be able to get that. And there he does. And now all he needs to do is get first place into the beach. Depending. Garrett, meanwhile, is 8-3.
9-3.
I'm way behind now on the stream.
You're all good. 10-3, so one more point left for Garrett, and then he just has to go into swordplay duel. Technically speaking, Garrett, if Garrett does want to stall this out, I think Ironninja wins here if he does it on his first try. But if Garrett goes for the strat of doing straight to the point, I think Garrett has this.
And Ironninja also going to the beach.
It's definitely the smartest route, and so it'll depend on how good Ironninja cycles versus, yeah, straight to the point. That's definitely going to be what Garrett wants to do here, because if you try and stall out Ryan, it's going to be too long.
Technically, if this was a triple bingo or blackout, Ironninja could get 3 objectives: get a stamp in cycling, complete any cycling lights without going down to 0 hearts, and getting a time under 2:05 into the beach. But this is just a single.
Yeah. Okay, so here comes. So he still needs to do that stab. It's just like a thrust forward. That's all Garrett needs, and then he should be good. And of course, get the stamp. Don't quit out early. This is close because Ironninja is close. I don't know if he got it. I'll be able to see on a replay if he did get it. I think he got it.
Congratulations.
And yeah, he did it. So Garrett's just going to barely take game 2.
I might need a
Much like
minute
that
before the
jetpack
third
Garrett.
one, by the way.
That
Okay,
was
fine.
at 10:43 for Garrett.
So Garrett taking game 2. It was really close. Like and if Garrett did do meet your maker or stalled it out, I don't think he would have been able to win there.
Yeah, so I guess it's a smart play, I guess, for taking, like, they're going for the risky stamp in this situation.
I have another ding as my computer froze. I will look it up on Discord.
I'm ready now, by the way.
Okay. Computer decides to work early. There we go. Everyone's ready. Ben, if you want to give another countdown, as long as G-Land's all set up, ready to go. I can't see the stream, so I don't know if he is.
I'll just wait until Ironninja goes back into the title screen, and then I'll start. He might already be there, but I'm like 20 seconds behind on mobile, so.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Ironninja to get back to the title screen. And he is back. So Ben, whenever you're ready, count them down for round 3.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
There we go. Okay. This one's an interesting one. There's a lot of ones that you could do. There's a lot of get any stamp.
And there's also pop all time balloons, so don't do that one.
Avoid row 3, column 5 as much as possible. If you want a safe route, I think TLBR is a good choice because it's slice 2 clocks, get any stamp in archery, get 100 points or more in archery, finish first, and get a wakeboarding stamp. And wakeboarding stamps are easy but slow. That's one option. BLTR. Classic golf, speed slice,
Garrett's going
wakeboarding,
into
frisbee
archery, where Ironninja's going into frisbee golf.
golf. Okay.
They'll go into resort B.
Resort B. Okay, so yeah, he's going to do row 1. It looks Ironninja's going row 1 here. He's going to do any stamp. He's going to do resort B, frisbee golf, hit your opponents 3 times in the face, which could be an interesting one. Give up on 5 different holes and finish first in cycling. Meanwhile, Garrett is currently working on what I would assume to be get 100 points or more in beginner archery.
And he could also
And then
get
he
a
also needs
stamp, also because he got all 3 bullseyes.
Yeah, that's true as well. And that probably means he's not going for the 5-point area. But it kind of looks like he just hit the 5-point area. And he also needs to get 100 points or more. It's very interesting.
Probably going
to
for
see.
row 4 then.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe row 4. But if he... I don't know. As I said, this one's an interesting card.
7.
And meanwhile, Iron still in Resort B. And I want to see, okay, hit the 5-point area. And he did not get the 100. So it looks like, yeah, he is going for row 4 here. So it's row 4 versus row 1. And that was really well thrown by Ironninja there. Now he's going to go into the last part of his Resort B Frisbee Golf.
9.
Hole 6. Something that the golf runners really hate.
9.
But the Frisbee Golf, it's not that bad in Frisbee Golf.
So it looks like Garrett's going to go for beginner archery again to get 100 points.
Yeah.
5.
Okay, this is going to be a weird throw, because he is going to chuck it into this tree. That's actually okay on Frisbee Golf. It doesn't really matter if you hit into a tree, because that allows you to angle this here. And that's just going to be a little short, but he does have a birdie, so he should be fine.
7.
And there we go.
And
And
epic
that's going to
crossover
be-
pointing out, hole 17 sucks in Frisbee golf. Yes, it does. But they don't have to play hole 17 this time.
It's a
Oh, 98 for Garrett. He was so close. Looks like Ironninja is going into golf here. He just needs to give up 5 holes. My suggestion is play an 18-hole course. He's going to play a 9-hole course, which is just the same. Give up the first 5 holes. If you know how give-up straps work, it's to the right most of the time, or into the water. He's going to go left, which is either or. If he keeps his if he keeps the D-pad down to the left while he's doing this, he'll get a fast turn, which makes things a little faster. Hence the name fast turn. Meanwhile, Garrett's still trying to get 100 points here. He's sitting 53 halfway, so as long as he keeps up, he should be good.
9. 8.
Okay, he's going to have like 79-ish points, 78 points going into here, so all he needs is 22 points, which on this isn't the easiest, but he should be able to do it. No, he just needs 15, but then he hit a 1, and that's not going to allow him to do it. Garrett having issues early on.
Well, Ironninja is going to head into hole 2. Or give up.
Give up to the side. Yep. Almost landed, but he would have landed out of bounds either way. Now he could just putt in if he really wanted to. He's just going to choose to...
9.
Ooh, and this is actually going to land. Is it going to land on... Oh, it did land on the out of bounds. That's good. Oh, another curve that might actually land.
7.
Yeah, whoever wins this best of 5 faces me in a blackout,
7.
which will happen probably Thursday or Friday,
9.
unless Missouri calls for a national emergency, or not a national Missouri, a state emergency, and I don't know then.
7.
There'll be one other single bingo matchup, and that would be Alaska versus Cedric. Or
That one
Cedar.
will be interesting. Because it's like 2 really good Wii Sports Series runners with like bottom seeds. And there, 100 points in archery finally for Garrett. And now he can move on to probably Frisbee Dog, I'd say. Or maybe Frisbee Golf of his own. And he's going to go Frisbee Dog, which is just 500 points. This is fairly easy. It is really hard to screw up this one. Okay, what Ironninja wants to do is just water putt these in. And then it's table tennis cycling for him. And for Garrett, it's going to be speed slice, which is more of a challenge than we make it out to be. And then Frisbee golf. And of course, Frisbee Dog, where he's on now. And now going into the one more hole left for Iron. He's doing the right play. All
Now
Garrett
Iron
needs to do is get up to 500. What were you saying?
I was just gonna say the same thing. And
Garrett's
Garrett's
really close
at
to
200
Ironninja.
points so far.
Way to go!
Garrett, that might be the 500 he needs there. Yep, that's how math works. Cool. Garrett with 500. He now is going to go into either sword play or sword play speed slice or frisbee golf just as Ironninja finishes up his 5 holes. And it's going to be frisbee golf here. Not touching the bunker or water, so my suggestion is classic A. He's going to go resort A, which is fine. The only reason I don't like that is because hole 3. And now table tennis for Ironninja. This one's a tricky one. Hit your opponent 3 times in the face is a very tricky one.
Especially playing against Cole, because Cole just sometimes can't read the ball. And
But the
just
fortunate thing is, it doesn't have to be 3 times in the same game. So all you got to do is get Cole to give you one of those weird shots like he just did there, and then hit him in the face, and that's a hit.
Nice
Very good
approach.
job. I think Ironninja has this.
Great
He knows
birdie.
what he's doing. And yeah, he doesn't even need to win against Cole. Just waiting for Cole to screw up.
Oh, and Garrett just misses the throw for eagle, 2.7 feet away.
And he's going to make sure that he doesn't land in the water here.
That's it.
Oh, and that's a miss, and that might go into the bunker. It's also probably going to go into the... Nope, it actually... Oh, it landed in the green. He didn't do a driver, that's why. If he did a driver there, he would have went out of bounds and had to redo. Meanwhile, Ironninja's still trying to get his hits to the face. There we go, this could be it. And that was a nope. So probably a quick restart here. Looks like he's not. He's going to continue going up the coal ladder. Got in your face once. He needs it at least one more, or at least 2 more times. I don't know if he got it twice. And an ad thanks to Wipeout Jack 7.
Great approach.
And there, Garrett finishes frisbee golf. We're going to need now any stamp and sword play speed slice. This one's tricky. This one can be really tricky.
Excellent.
The stamp that I normally go for in this is actually Psychic Slice, which is not easy.
A lot of people find speed slice tough because of you have to have super quick reaction time. And even Ryan by the end is tough to like be able to get all the points against him without clicking the pause button.
Yeah. Here we go, doing more table tennis. Yep, you see Psychic Slice. That's not an easy one. Meanwhile,
Looks like Iron Ninja's gonna go back into table tennis to face Cole again. Cole's
yeah,
easy.
I know he has one. The real question is if he can. Does he need one or two more? Because I haven't seen how many he's hit. I know he's hit at least one because he got the stamp. I think that was another hit to the face. Yeah, pause buffering is thing in Speed Slice. On Iron Ninja was close to getting that third one. Also, you can pull some Tyler strats here. When you're doing Speed Slice and if you're wanting to get Psychic Slice, just aim up and swing up and down, and you might get lucky. Or side to side, same difference. Swing a certain direction and you might get lucky and grab Psychic Slice. Yeah. You can have Ryan get points and still get pretty much all the stamps. Meanwhile, Iron Ninja's still waiting on one more, I believe. That's the issue with Cole, is he's not very good at bringing things back. That's also an option. If you have a clock ending it on a double-digit number, like 7.7 or 6.6, 7.7, that's a stamp as well.
That one's also tough with the timing, though, because you have to get it pretty quickly.
Iron Ninja. Oh, Iron Ninja just did it! Oh, no. Well, never mind. If that was back to the brink. If that was get a stamp in table tennis, he would have been perfect there. That's something that I had to do in one of my blackout runs. Was get a stamp. And I did back to the brink for it, which was not what I was aiming for. Because normally you want to do into the face, which, yes, Iron Ninja's already done. But that was cool that he got that. I know that's not what he wanted, but that happens. Something to keep in mind for future bingos. Is back to the brink is possible. I've seen people actually reset while doing back to the brink. Like getting it back, would have gotten back to the brink, but they reset it because they didn't realize it. And there's the third hit.
And now all Iron Ninja has left is to finish first in any cycling race.
And not go into Island Flyover like he almost did. Okay, and let's see if Garrett got this last stamp, and he did. So, again, and he got Psychic Slice, like I was saying. Garrett went in 3 of 3. That one was a doozy, and it came down again to Iron Ninja and cycling, and Garrett just finished it off there.
So Garrett will face Commander in the second round, where it's a double elimination, so Iron Ninja will have another chance in this bingo tournament.
I'm trying to see who Iron Ninja actually faces here. Iron Ninja will face the loser of 8. So he will face either Red or Luga. And meanwhile, Garrett's going to face myself in a blackout bingo. Hopefully soon. So, I believe that's all. GG to Garrett, also GG to Iron, because those last two were pretty close.
Yeah, GG to both you guys.
And we will catch you, at least tomorrow, I believe, is Alaska versus Cedric. And there'll be more bingos to go around.